Jump today. We watched a lot of people in the room, and we saw that a lot of people in the room were going straight up frog jumps like this. Right. The first thing we did was we walked over here to the bench. And then we said, okay, what you do is pretend like you have a rope on your butt right here. Ready? 1, 2, and up. Okay. There's a rope, and it just gets pulled up in the air. We also told the girls that they need to be able to apply pressure to the chair like they're doing a handstand. Ready? 1, 2, and up. Okay? And then we tried that from this position right here. Ready? 1, 2, down, up. We did it from here. Except for, like I was on my knees a second ago, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to get down to knee height. 1, 2, 3. Okay? We also mentioned that when you do the frog jump, if you want to get higher, you have to arc over the top of your back. So we said that, hey Shannon, why don't you look for, if I was wearing a bra strap, it would be right there. I want you to try to look for that when we're doing the frog jump. Ready? Okay? Because she can only go this high. She can go farther if she arcs over your back. We used that variation to talk about the karate kick variation, which is the same thing, except for you may or may not need his hand. But she comes up, put your right leg right behind your left leg. In this variation, you put her down. It's just like the frog jump. Nice and slow. Up, push out with your shoulder. Up, push out with your shoulder. Start with the rock step. Start with the rock step. Rock step. Up, push out with your shoulder. Okay. Good. During the karate kicks, we showed that you do a side crunch instead of a regular crunch, right? It's a side crunch instead of a regular crunch. Yeah. So sideways only. Don't bend forward when you do it. And then we did. Right? We did the crunch toss. The most important thing to remember on the crunch toss is the angle of entry for the girl.
You don't want to go down. You don't want to have your momentum going that way. You want to have it going straight through here because it's going to go like this, and then he's going to be able to redirect your momentum. So you're aiming your head straight through his legs, and you want your hands on his thighs. So you're going to have your 1 is going to be down, and then 2.
Just all the way through my legs.
Your shoulders can actually be touching his thighs just above your hands.
It's like if her shoulders weren't there, she'd shoot straight through my legs. See how much momentum she hit me and I almost fell backwards? It's perfect. So what happens is when she does that, she's got all this forward momentum through there, and it hits, and all I do is I just kind of let it rock back over. And then I use 3 things. So she hits, I use 3 things to get it over my shoulder. I use my right hand, my left hand, and my hips. So I've got my right hand under her wide joint right here. I've got my left hand on my shoulder. I've got picking her up with the hips. Let's come over here, here, here. Okay? And I said that when we're in this position, if you're just spotting, obviously you have to have a spotter. There's 2 ways you can go. You can go right back down the way you came, or you can go all the way up. Talked about this hand right here. This is kind of a spotting hand. And then when we had spotters, can we have one more demonstrator up here, please? Who feels comfortable with this? Right. 2 things to remember on the spotters. What are you supposed to do? Okay, you do it. So you've got your 1 spotter over here. Right? She's going to sit there and she's going to try to catch, because if she flies over here, she's going to hit the ground and go, oh crap! Right? It happens about 1 out of every 20 times. It's not infrequent. And then you've got your other spotter who's over on the leader's right shoulder, and what he's looking for is the platform from the shoulder to the hip. Go ahead. So I've got my right hand, I find the platform, it goes up. See that? As soon as you come up here, I have my right hand under the shoulder, I have my left hand under the butt. Do we have anything you'd like to add? so much. Be safe.